Single mothers appear to be low hanging fruit. Now, if you're a man of a certain age and it's almost inevitable that you may date a woman with a that has a child from another person, whether you have kids or not. It is what it is. I'm not here to tell you it's not. It's a bad idea, or it isn't a bad idea. But sometimes dating single moms may be a result of mommy issues. You may have mommy issues because you are a mama's boy. You may be a mama's boy because you didn't have any fathers around or any males around, men around. We need to talk about this really quickly. 5 signs dating a single parent might be a bad idea. Watch this.
Literally just in my kitchen, and I really want to know how people manage to just stay strong every day for their kids. Like, I am struggling. I am mentally struggling. Just being a single mom and having to do everything on my own. Like, it's draining. It's so emotionally draining, and I try to find the strength every day, but I just don't have it anymore in me. So, yeah, let me know how you.
Is dating a single mom a bad idea? A lot of these single women are stressed out. It's not about their choices, it's about being shit is hard out here. It's very difficult if you're trying to manage your kids, you know, the um the schools, the indoctrination camps, the schools are raising your kids more than you are. You don't have time. You're trying to work 9 to 5. You're on your phone all the time. You're juggling simps. You don't have time. So I know it can be overwhelming. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed as a man. Being an entrepreneur, having a job, having responsibility, it can be a bit overwhelming. How do you deal with it, AV? You focus on things one thing at a time. You definitely incorporate some type of exercise. You do some type of meditation to get those stressors off you, bro, because stress is a silent killer. I don't have the luxury to cry on the camera and put my cash app here for you guys to get a goddamn donation because I'm overwhelmed like this young lady.
Guys manage to keep it together every day, because I have no support. No support. Everybody that told me, oh, they're gonna be there for me and my kid, this and that. When it's the time for y'all to show up, y'all leave. And that's what got me fucked up, because why? Like, I'm genuinely not that type of person to people, but I just can never catch a break, and I'm over it.
This is what this woman is talking about. So let's talk about this really quickly, guys. 5 signs that dating a single parent might not be a bad idea. It might be a bad idea. Don't do it. Let's talk about 5 things that you may want to consider before you decide to settle down with a single parent, single mother in particular. We're not here to bash single mothers, but it is extremely important and understand and try to be empathetic that being a single parent can be very stressful. A lot of women are breaking down for a number of reasons. But do you want to deal with that, especially if you're still trying to figure yourself out? I know it's easier to try to build with someone, but a lot of times, man, in this society, in this day and age, man, trying to build with somebody, yes, it may be faster, but it may burn out quicker as well, man. If you can build as much as you possibly can during your downtime, during the fact that women aren't looking at you, during the downtime that you're in between finding yourself, trying to figure out some direction, man, use your time wisely. Time is flying, bro. Okay? July 4th is right around the fucking corner. Number one, you're jealous of the kids. This is 101. You're jealous of the kids. 5 signs dating a single parent isn't right for you. You're jealous of the kids. You understand. Yes, women want you to treat them as the priority. So they want you to put your mother to the side. They want you to put everything to the side. They want you to put your purpose to the side. The problem with putting your purpose to the side for a woman is that when you put your purpose to the side, she's going to secretly and subconsciously lose attraction to you. It's so important for you to try to remember and remain the same guy that she was initially attracted to, but a different and better version. If you're jealous of her kids because she is dedicating her time to her kids, you're jealous because you don't have enough shit to do. Being and dating with a single parent may not work for you. Might be a bad idea. Number two, you're looking for spontaneity. If you've never dealt with somebody, maybe you have kids, you know that you can't just get up and go, bro. Sometimes the kid gets sick and shit. They got all these activities and shit. There's not much that you can do. If you are a young man who wants to do things spontaneously and you're dating and you're falling for a single parent, you need to understand that. Now, be mindful of this too. If you're spontaneous and you're dating a single mother and she is so quick to put her kids to be watched by a family member that may be molesting her, leaving one kid here, leaving one kid there, that's a red flag. You shouldn't be taking that person seriously, especially if she has two baby daddies and she's leaving one kid here and she's leaving one kid here so she can get drunk with your ass with wings. Very important. Number 3, you don't like kids in general. You just don't like kids. There's nothing wrong with not liking kids. I don't blame you. I don't like kids. Okay? I don't like kids, especially kids today. Now, for some odd reason, kids love me. Maybe because they know that I'm a real one. Maybe because they know that they feel safe around me. I don't fucking know why. Kids be staring at me and shit. I don't know. I don't like kids, especially you kids nowadays. You have no fucking respect, no manners. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? You're goofy, no guidance, but you don't like kids. Now, let's say you don't like kids and you get with somebody and you especially hate her kids. Being a single parent is not good. Being with a single parent may not work for you, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Okay? Number 4, this is a big one. You have zero authority. You have zero authority, bro. This is you right here. You're trying to discipline her kids. She's looking at you like, that ain't your kids. You got to pay for all of them, though, when y'all go to Disney. You got to pay for them for pizza night. But you have zero authority. You can't even discipline her motherfucking kids. That's the shit. Okay? Very important. You're going to deal with a single mother. You have to know you got to make sure that you have some type of jurisdiction to check these kids. Especially if you're going to take it seriously, because how on earth are you going to get in a relationship? I know guys in relationships with single mothers and shit, like they have kids of their own, so they discipline their kids one way, and the lady disciplines her kids the other way. How does that work, bro? How does that work? It's never going to work. It's always going to be a barrier there, and that's going to be a problem. And number 5, you're too selfish. You're too selfish. A lot of people are going to demonize you for being selfish. This is one of the biggest myths that we've ever heard in our lives. Being selfish is necessary. You have to learn how to be selfish. And one way to be selfish and to be proud about it is to make sure that you're doing things with that selfish time that's going to better yourself, better the people around you. Don't rush into having kids because you don't want to give up being selfish. Being selfish takes introspection, gives you time to think, to strategize. When you're selfish with your time, you understand you put value on your time. This is what's very important. So I got a question before we get up out of here. Can a woman raise a boy to become a man? I know some women who have, so we can't take that away from them. Some women can raise a man to become a boy to become a man, but to a certain degree. If you want to become the best version of yourself, you can't be the version of your mother concocted, because subconsciously your mother doesn't want you to be like your father. Your mother wants you to be the son husband. Your mother wants you to always praise her with the mother goddess effect. You have to have a certain level of respect, but at the end of the day, when you focus on who you are, not what you who they are, not what they are, you understand that you are the prize. If you do the things that are necessary for you to become a better version of yourself, things are going to go your way. A man needs to understand his value. And in order for a man to understand his value, he has to give himself value. If you are tired of compromising who you are, check out my book, Masculine Compromise, The Journey of Emasculation to Your Emancipation. It's on Amazon.com. It's an easy read, but it's an important read that's going to help you understand certain things that we've talked about today. A lot of us didn't have the luxury of growing up with a man in our lives. With that said, you got to make sure that you put yourself in a position to connect dots. Masculine Compromise, The Journey of Emasculation. Go to Amazon.com or check out the synopsis on StopCompromise.com. I appreciate everybody for being here, man. Do me a favor. Make sure you guys like this video. YouTube isn't going to help push this channel. It's not going to push the content. Maybe I am shadow banned. I don't know. I'm not kissing anybody's fucking ass anymore to try to laugh at stupid jokes and shit to try to be on. If you want the truth and you want to do things like a man, support the content. Cash App Alpha Villains or send in a super chat. I'll see you guys next time.
If it's some mothers in here, bro, please stop. Please let your child see their father, especially if they a good father. Let your child see their father. If y'all just don't know, that ruins us inside. Like, it ruins us bad. Like, our relationship, like, we have to grow up with this. And this gonna forever be a story of our lives growing up without our father. Like, if you got a child right now and you're literally keeping them away from their father, you ruin the kid's life. It's not gonna come back good on you. They gonna always have this hatred towards you. You feel me? For you keeping them, but if you like keeping them away from a father for a good reason, like he a drug addict or something like that, or he just can't get right, then yeah, I understand. But if he's a good father, let the man see his child for sure. Like, for real, like, let him see his child, because I'm telling you, we need our father figures. You feel me? We need our father figures. We love our mom. We love y'all to death. We love our moms so much, but we need our father figures. We need that, you know, that manly in our life. You feel what I'm saying? So please let your child see their father, especially if they're a great father. And if you are anything like me, and you're grown now and you have the chance to go find your father, and he actually like a good person, I advise y'all to go find y'all father and go talk to your father and catch up on times. Cause look, this life is short, bro. I understand that this life is short and you only get one father. You feel me? So I feel like I gained enough confidence to go actually speak to my dad and have a conversation with him and see like what he's been going through all these years without seeing me.